What it takes to build a digital marketing agency from scratch to scale in Dubai. Hi, myself I'm Aboobacker, founder of Harris & Co, fastest growing digital marketing agency based out of India and Dubai. We are a 330 member team working with more than 150 plus projects. I'm also a co-founder for HACA, which is an upskilling based edtech platform based out of India and Dubai. Great that you have decided what kind of a service which you want to cater as a digital marketing agency. Now you have all the materials that is required as a branding, name, logo, and things like that. Now to deliver things, we need a very dedicated team, right? Now I'm going to discuss how you can hire your first few team members for your digital marketing agency, what it takes to build, nurture team members, and how do you have to plan. Now, what we need to understand is you will be starting a digital marketing agency where you have most skilled on, right? But clients will also be asking, do you do this? Do you do that? You will need a team to deliver all of these things. Maybe you cannot sit and design, create content, upload, do everything. You definitely need a team. So the first step to understand is we need to understand what kind of a role we need in our agency to start with. You do not need everybody to come in. So you need to have a clarity of what are the types of role I would need in my agency to start with. You are writing down all the roles. Maybe I need a graphic designer, I need a video editor, and the two roles which is very important for any agency, for any business for that matter, is one, accountant. You need to make sure that the amount that is going out and coming is recorded, documented, which is very important as in any business for that matter. Even if you are not able to afford a full-time accountant, try to keep a part-time accountant. The second person is HR. If you are here to build a long-term scale agency, HR is very important, because as a founder will take a lot of emotional decision. HR do not have to do that. So you need to have a very good HR. That can also be done as a part-time HR also if you are not able to afford. So these two roles are very important when you are just starting out your business. Now let's go hire people. The first step to do is, of course, write down what are the types of roles I would need in my agency. Second step, create role clarity for all the people whom you want to hire. What do you mean by role clarity? Now, I know most of us are creating JDs, that is copy pasting JD from Google, Gemini, ChatGPT, and just sharing with the team. That's not how you have to build your agency. You need to have a very good role clarity. What is role clarity? Role clarity can be divided into four things. One, role definition. Let's say I am hiring a graphic designer. What is his role definition? What is his responsibility as he comes to my agency? Now, responsibilities. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are the tasks that comes under him as a graphic designer? That is the second step. Third, how I'm going to measure him, success metric. What if he delivered, he is doing great. He has to understand that what is something which I'm going to measure him. Fourth, what is his next outcome? If he want to grow within the agency, what are the possibilities he has? This is called as role clarity. It starts with role definition, then it comes to the task and responsibilities under the role definition, then success metrics, and then what his growth way, how can he grow within the agency. If you give this particular role clarity with all the team members which you are welcoming to the agency, they have a correct clarity on what I need to do. What are the 3 or 4 main tasks and responsibilities responsibilities and the task under each responsibilities I have. What is something which people or my head will judge me upon, and what if I do right, where can I grow? So it connects everything. So role clarity, creating role clarity is the first step. Now, second step is finding these people. You can find different ways. You can put out in LinkedIn, Instagram, you can run advertisement, you can ask your fellow team members, you can ask your friends. If you have someone great at this particular role, you can go to the job portals like Naukri and all of these job portals. You can reach out to job consultancy and ask them if you have a great candidate for similar position. You can also go into your network also. So these are the areas which you can apply or look for talents. Specifically, Harris & Co, we prefer LinkedIn a lot than any other platform, and reference definitely, because we want someone who understand, who know our business, someone who's passionate and comes to our agency. Now, the third step, of course, you have sourced a lot of candidate for your particular role. Now, the interview. Now, how do you take interview? Because you're just starting it out, right? Because you're just starting it out, your agency, you need people who are most with respect to attitude than skill. You have to hire people for attitude and passion than skill. It says that in the bottom line, you need to hire people for attitude. In the top line, you need to hire people for more skills. Now, there are four types of people in any organization for that matter. People who are highly skilled and highly committed and highly capable. You need a lot of such people in your business. Now, the second type of people is people who are not that committed but highly skilled. Don't hire such people when you're just starting it out, because you will have a lot of things to work on when you're starting it out. So you have to work as a startup, right? The third type of people are very committed but not that skilled. It's okay, you can train them, right? Skills and knowledge is something which you can train, but commitment is not something which you can train. Now, the fourth type of people who are not committed and not skilled, do not ever hire such people in your team. Now, as you people coming to the interview, you need to have questions based on both the scenario. You can have domain related questions so that you understand whether they know the domain, they know the tools, they know the industry and things like that. That way you can judge them, their skills and knowledge. Now, you also need to have a questions where it is related to a particular situation. You throw a particular situation to them and understand what kind of an attitude they will be choosing when that situation arrives. There you can understand their passion, their attitude, their if they really want to grow within their company and things like that. So understand that when you are hiring people for your first team members, they need to be hired for attitude and passion than skills. This is very, very, very important. Now, let's say you've sourced a lot of candidates from all the portals, you've interviewed, you got the right person, maybe 2 or 3%. What's the next step, right? Induction. You've hired someone and they need to be given induction. What do you mean by induction? They need to put out, you need to give them information about your company. Your vision needs to discuss about, right? People join, great people stay with you not just for the salary, they stay with you with the vision which you have. They need to believe that if I stay with this person, I will have growth in my career. That is very, very, very important. So you need to give induction in a way that the vision is shared, mission is shared, the company services is discussed, how we work is discussed, everything is discussed with them. So once the induction is done, they are placed for that job. Do not place them immediately after the job. So this is your third step. We have discussed about the types of agency we want to start with. We have discussed about the branding and branding consistency and things which we need to start an agency. And we have also completed how you have to hire your first few set of people in your agency. The next topic which we are going to discuss is definitely marketing and sales, which is most important when you are just starting it out your agency.